Howdy, howdy, it's the Rodfather 916. Hypocrites and fools. It's been an interesting week. I don't know if I have low iron, I have lost my mental capacities to think, but I have gotten online on TikTok and other places in stupid, silly arguments that I said I would never get in. So I'm the hypocrite. The arguments have been with fools. Not many, just a few. I define a fool as someone who has the facts in their face. They have the photographs, they have the written documents, and they still deny. And so you get in a long circular argument, This is what it says. No, it don't. This is what it says. No, it doesn't. No, this is what it says. No, it doesn't. Well, not only are you the fool for getting in this argument with someone who won't look at facts, you kind of looks kind of silly. You watch some of the videos online and people get into arguments to prove their points with clearly someone who either doesn't understand or won't understand. I have a lot of latitude for ignorance, like people just don't know. But for those people who do know, who knows what's going on, and you're arguing with them, they know the facts. And so you can't let go unless you win, makes you more of the fool. And so not only why I was the hypocrite, because I don't like getting arguments that it's not all that not important. And I'm at a stage in my life that I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you say to me. If it makes you feel guilt, call me whatever you comes to mind. I'm okay with that if that makes you happy. Breathe. That makes you happy, because one thing I can't do is stop you from thinking or speaking. So if you think I'm the biggest whatever, and that makes you happy, mazel tov, and please have a nice day. So I got in these political arguments. I like a good discussion where we can agree not to disagree. But sometimes I get caught up into, I don't want you to agree with me. I just want you to understand. Knowing all well that that person doesn't want to understand, he or she just wants to argue. And circular arguments takes a special kind of person. And I don't think I have it in me. And at one person, and I don't remember the argument, that's how foolish this all is, I started to get angry. Because they kept cutting me off. I had a point to make and they kept cutting me off. And I'm typing, how dare you? How dare you? F you, F you. Is that the best you got? Is that the best you got? Ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. Not them, me. Not them, me. It's been, Joe Biden, they'll have to find something on him. Hunter did what Hunter did. See, I'm not that person who is, if I were a Republican or a Democrat, it wouldn't make any difference to me. Wrong is wrong. If it's at the hands of a Democrat, so be it. You do the time, you do the crime, you do the time. Same thing with Republicans. And I don't know how they're going to do this, but one thing was sad yesterday was seeing Donald Trump. Mind you, I'm not a fan of his. For many, many reasons. And I've been around, Donald Trump was like 10 years older than me. And he looked bad on TV. He looked bad on Megyn Kelly. He looked bad on the other talk show, and he looked bad on Meet the Press. To the point that I think he's under a lot of stress. His hair was in disarray. It's a lot of gray, less orange. And he's under a lot of stress. I mean, because people that he thought he could trust or people in his circle are trying to save their own asses. And they're not willing to, I don't know if he's fabricating or not, but they're not willing to put their lives on the line and spend time in jail for Donald Trump. I mean, all this will come out in the trial. But at one point, he thought he lost his way and started talking about World War II, how he was keeping us out of World War II. And then the other day, I think it was yesterday, he went on about how he was defeating Barack Obama. And they talk about Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe moves slow. He's older. I'm 67. I move slower. Doesn't mean I'm stupid or slow. I'm older. Simple. Wait until you're 67. You go, aha, Rodfather was right. At one point I'll be 80. He moves 80, but his mind is sharp. Donald Trump is getting lost. And if you're an attorney for Donald Trump, it's really sad. I don't know if it's dementia, but that stress, 91 indictments, that's got to be stress. Because due to his privilege, wealth, not talking about white privilege, but due to wealth, he has been able to stay out of jail. Right now, that may not happen. And you have all these people that he's had several stories. We're talking about a lot of people. A lot of people have gone to jail because of Donald Trump. People who were fans. There are people who believe in him and the big lie, who faced jail time as mothers, young women, young men who risk jail time. And they're spending their own dollars to pay attorneys, which is affecting their households. Now, some of you might say, well, that's their fault. They shouldn't have followed him. I'm not that guy. I can see both sides. Yes, they did. And God bless them. They believed in him. You may have people in your family who may give their last dollar to their pastor, the minister of their church. Should they know better? Absolutely. Did the pastor, somebody take advantage of him? Possibly. But the money wasn't given at gunpoint. And we all have to pay the price. But I feel bad for Donald Trump, even though I don't like him. He's the most racist person I've seen since George Wallace, which was ironic because someone tried to kill him, and the black people he hated, because he stood in front of churches, schools, to say segregation, integration never, segregation forever, something to that effect. And black people helped to take care of him despite all of that. Little things like that. Meanwhile, this is a Rodfather babbling on. Hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching. And again, I wish everybody love, joy, peace, and happiness. If you're going to dedicate yourselves, dedicate your love to a family member. Dedicate to your friend. Do the best you can. Be the best friend you can. But to dedicate your life to somebody you'll never see, a celebrity, a politician, give that some thought. Dedicate your lives to someone who matter in your circle. Thanks for watching. Bye now.